Hello, how you doing? Gonna make a beef and potato curry today, a Thai red curry. I'm using Thai curry paste. So this is probably not the most authentic curry you're ever gonna see from Thailand, but it tastes great. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. Okay, so my beef here, I've got about 500 grams, which is just over 1 pound. Fairly chunky cut, as you can see. There's no bone in it, a tiny amount of fat, but generally it's just kind of decent beef. We're gonna start this off on the cooker first, just to get it going. So I've got oil in there. I'm using a coconut oil, but you can use a different oil if you want. I've got about 3 tablespoons. We're gonna drop the beef in. Like I say, it's fairly sort of chunky cut. And we're gonna go for about 8 or 9 minutes on a medium heat, not too high. So just as that gets going, look, I'm gonna be using curry paste today. Really convenient. This is the brand that I'm using. I'm not endorsed by them, but I think it's pretty good. We're going red curry paste here. So everything's in there. The galangal's in there, the ginger, the garlic, the lemongrass. I think they're really sort of super things to use. So got some color on that now. Now, this beef is not the finest quality. So I'm gonna do that boil out process. You might have seen me do that before if you're regular to the show. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna add, I've got about 300 or 400 ml of water, just cold water. And we're gonna bring that to the boil and then keep the lid off it. Don't have a lid on this. Let it evaporate out, and in that time, it's gonna really help cook that beef. You'll thank me later for sure. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with really kind of chewy, awful beef. So, maximum heat now. Just let it boil out. It's probably gonna take about 10, 12 minutes or so. Really helps it. So you can see that the water's evaporated out. That's really helped the beef on its way. I don't want chewy beef. Now, if you've got a really kind of hardcore stewing beef, you could even do that again if you want. And the opposite, of course, if you've got a lovely tender kind of wagyu or something, or a nice steak, there's no need for you to do that. Okay, we're now gonna add in 2 cups of onions sliced. Now, I'm gonna be adding in a tablespoon of garlic and some ginger, maybe 2 tablespoons of ginger. But you don't need to do that because everything is actually in the paste. So just a kind of optional step. I'm going to be adding salt and black pepper. And again, optional. I've got some dried red chili that I like to go in there. Just a little bit of extra kick. But again, it's all in that paste. So we're on a above medium heat. We're going to go for 4 minutes, stirring pretty much all of the time now. Fabulous. Okay, so it's the curry paste time. I've got like a tablespoon of that. And for 2 to 3 minutes, I'm just going to be working it in there, stirring and stirring. I've now got potatoes, cut roughly the same size, slightly smaller maybe than the beef, and in volume about the same. So there's about 3 cups there. Again, let's go for another 2 to 3 minutes, stirring all the time. Now, coconut milk. I've got 400 ml of coconut milk, in that goes, along with 200 ml of water. If you wanted, you could add a little bit of fish sauce into this maybe. I'm good. What we're going to do is put this on a really nice low heat, a nice simmer. And we're going to let this go for maybe 10, 15 minutes. Give it a stir every now and then. Just want those potatoes to become nice and tender. Okay, off goes the heat. Those potatoes are nice and tender. The beef's great now because we went through that little process. Check the salt level, it's good for me. A little bit of cilantro. And I'm happy with that. So that's it, job done. Delicious, obviously, with just some white rice. Hope you enjoy that, keep safe and keep well, and I'll see you really soon. Lots of love. Thanks a lot for getting to the end of the video. If you'd like to give me a thumbs up, that does help us out quite a lot with the algorithm and such like. Subscribe if you like, you'll get notified about what we're doing. There's a thanks button if you want to donate. See you soon.